Over the last 12 months, I've been earning passive income with my Flux cryptocurrency to, well, earn me more Flux. Let me explain how. Today's video is sponsored by the team over at ASICmarketplace.com. With crypto mining hardware prices dropping, it's critical to find an online store you can trust with your ASIC purchases. The team at ASICmarketplace.com has you covered with some of the most competitive pricing on the market. No matter what brand you're looking for, ASIC Marketplace has it. To name just a few: Bitmain, Goldshell, WhatsMiner, IB-Link, 𝗖𝗹_ḻ, JazzMiner, and many more. There are no surprises with ASIC Marketplace. The price listed on their website includes shipping. Imagine that. Finally, ASIC Marketplace takes the buying experience to the next level by accepting cryptocurrency as payment directly on their store. Go check out ASIC Marketplace today via the link in this video's description down below, as well as save $50 at checkout with the discount code TheHobbyistMiner. All right, so let's jump back 12 months ago. It's July 20th of 2022, and I took my bag of about 2,000 Flux and decided to invest it, or you could actually call it maybe a little bit of staking, into this new product that came out from the Flux team called a Flux Titan Node. Now, your first thought might be, well, what the heck is a Flux Titan Node? And, do you have to buy hardware, and do you have to host it, and how does all that work? It's actually this weird quasi-hybrid thing, I would say, between a node and a staking mechanism. And what it pretty much is, and let's dumb it down, make it super simple. A Flux Titan node is a simple way to go ahead and stake your Flux into one of their enterprise nodes, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to buy any hardware, you don't have to do any hosting, you don't have to set up any home server or adjustments to a firewall. You don't have to touch any of it. It is the simplest way possible to take any amount of Flux and lock it in with a traditional staking method to, well, earn some additional Flux down the road. Well, if you're patient enough. Now, I went ahead back on July 20th of 2022 and took 2,000 Flux, which at that time, Flux was worth 44 cents, which was a total investment for me of $880 total. So with a Flux Titan node, or this quasi-staking mechanic as I'm talking about, you could take that Flux and decide, do you want to invest it or stake it for 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months? And well, at that time, I was pretty bullish on Flux, and I wasn't planning to go ahead and liquidate it anytime soon or convert it into anything. So I took that Flux and we went ahead and invested it in a Flux Titan node for 12 months total. And actually, I have a video on exactly how to do this. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so let's dive in. Step number 1, load up Zelcore and log in. Okay, step number 2, in your internet browser, go to the website home.runonflux.io. Okay, step number 9, we now need to decide how much Flux we want to stake. You can start out with 50, which is not much at all, or you can go as high as 10,000 Flux. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half, I would say, and we finally did it. We finally hit our mark. We hit our 30 confirmations, and now we have the green checkbox, which is awesome. So what now? So now we wait. You could say 12 months, right, if you wanted to. But as we start to earn those Flux rewards, because that's kind of what we're doing with the Titan node with staking, we're earning additional Flux and rewards. You see the box here at the bottom, it says redeem rewards. It's going to start to put them in there. So you can start to see, ooh, like this is kind of what I've done. You can even actually see an average there. It says like your monthly rewards are going to be about 14.68 additional Flux. So as you actually earn them, you can redeem them. You don't have to wait the entire 12 months to actually get your hands on the rewards or the new bonus Flux. Okay, so jump ahead in our time machine now to today. Well, actually, July 20th, which was when my Flux 2023 unlocked. and it was available to me. And how did I do? After taking 2,000 Flux, investing it, and coming out the other side, well, we ended up earning 107.15 Flux. So what does that equate to? What does that look like? Well, let's talk investing here. We took 2,000 Flux, and I did absolutely nothing from my side on the effort part. So we consider that more a passive income, right? We took it, invested it, or staked it, and returned back 1 year later with a return. The total return, if you're crunching numbers, is about 5% return. If you want to know exactly what it was, 0.054. So almost at that 6 mark, but we're getting there, almost there. So where do we sit? Did we do well? Well, we earned 107.15 Flux for doing absolutely nothing. So I'll take that as a win. Passive income, hell yeah. Now, as of today, August 1st, the time I'm recording this, a few days later, I was busy out at Mining Disrupt in Miami. If you're interested, check out this video to go ahead and see what my full trip was like to Miami for Mining Disrupt. Had an absolute blast. But thinking ahead, what was this worth? Where are we at now with everything? Well, Flux as of August 1st today is unfortunately worth 39 cents. So we've actually gone down from where we were a year ago, about 5 cents. And Flux has been all over the place over the last 12 months. But unfortunately, we're pretty low right now. So currently, that new amount of Flux, 2,107.15 Flux, as of today, August 1st, is worth $831.36. So the value went down of Flux, but now we actually hold more. So as Flux goes up, I easily can liquidate it or convert it to BTC real quick, or decide to sit on it. So what do we do? So first off, is it worth it? I'd say absolutely yeah. If you're not looking to do anything with that amount of Flux, I'm actually thinking about doing this all over again, because it's like, I don't have a need for that 2,107.15 Flux right now today. Probably won't in 6 months or 12 months. So I might as well reinvest it back into a Flux Titan node. And I could just liquidate it, but it doesn't really make sense. I can throw it back in my wallet, but then it's not doing anything for me. And that's something that I've actively been wanting to do for a while, is take my cryptocurrency and have it work for me. If it's in a Titan node like this, if it's purchasing a VPS and maybe running something like a 𝗟𝐸 node at some point, I need to find methods to earn, well, more passive income. And this is a great opportunity. Set it, forget it, and you don't have to mess with anything. Now, I could liquidate it, I could convert it to Bitcoin, but I don't think that's a real value for me at this current time. I don't need that Flux. I don't need that cash right now. So let's do something with it. So what's my game plan? Well, we're going to take that 2,107.15 Flux and we're going to restake it. And better yet, we're going to restake it, but we're going to add a little bit more to it. So this time, we're going to take 3,000 Flux total, 21,7.15, add a little bit more on top, bringing us up to 3,000 Flux, and we're going to invest it in a Flux Titan node for another 12 months. And, well, we'll come back in a year from now and see how much we've actually made, where Flux is. Hopefully, Flux is at $1. And we've taken that investment and increased it significantly. We'll have to see how we end up doing and what percent we end up making over the next 12 months. Well, if you guys want to know exactly how to do this step by step with a full guide, I'll leave a link to that video that we previewed earlier with a full step-by-step on taking your Flux and going ahead and staking it into a Flux Titan node. Love to hear from you guys. Are you running a Flux node? Are you staking it within a Flux Titan node? Are you liquidating your Flux? What are you doing right now with your Flux or other projects to make passive income with cryptocurrency to work for you? Leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed today's video, give it one of these. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.